It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Right now we are in our kitchen. We are hanging out with Lianne. She's a lecturer at the Capsicum Culinary Studio, and she's here to talk about naartjies because it's all about naartjies in the studio this morning. Lianne, very lovely to have you with us. So naartjies, at the end of the day, delicious food. All right, you can always smell a naartjie from a million miles away. So you're going to show us how to make candied naartjies first of all.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
So let's step over to the pan over here.
Okay.
Basically, what we're going to need is your naartjies that need to be sliced into. We don't want the segments. You definitely want to slice down the middle of the naartjie.
All right.
You're going to pop half a cup of sugar into a pan that's on a medium heat. Okay. So you're just going to pour that right in there, and then you're going to add your water.
So basically creating a nice little syrup.
We're creating a syrup, yeah. We're gonna pop the naartjies in there.
All
once the sugar has dissolved,
Yes.
you need to add the naartjies to that.
All right.
The thing about making a syrup is that
Yes.
you actually never want to stir the sugar.
Okay.
It causes crystallization.
Yes.
And then your naartjies end up being all crystallized and not really what you're looking for.
Okay.
So at this point, you pop your naartjies into the.
So once it's nice and
the
syrupy.
syrup. Yeah, once it's nice and syrupy, you pop them in.
Okay.
Just let them reduce, let the syrup caramelize over the whole naartjie.
So obviously you keep it on low heat.
Yeah, you keep it on a low heat. The longer you boil the syrup, the more caramelized it's going to be, and you often end up with a burnt sugar if you take it too far.
Yes,
so
that we don't want.
We want to keep the color of the syrup nice and light.
Okay. So in here is pretty much what we have after they've been kind of like just simmering for a little bit.
So once they've been simmered for a little while, you need to actually have a bowl of sugar.
Yeah.
Just ready for this step.
Okay.
We need to take our naartjies. I'm just going to bring this pot
I'm
over
going to
here
take
if
this
that's
out.
okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Pop this in there.
So we take our segments that have been seeped in the syrup.
You can also see that they're nice and soft as well.
Yeah, they soften up nicely. And you just dip them in your sugar.
Okay. And be careful because at this stage it will be hot.
Yeah, it will be very hot, very hot.
Right.
And you just let them drain on a rack.
Okay.
So there's a few, I mean, we can do a few options.
Yeah, just do a couple there. So while you're doing this, I mean, candied naartjies, what are some of the uses? Decoration only or?
Yeah, it's mainly used for decoration. I mean, as in your previous segment,
Yes.
you used them on the top of the
almond
beautiful
cake.
almond cake.
Yeah.
And we're going to be using them on the top of the cupcakes in our next segment.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, it's not really something that you'd eat as a treat.
Yeah, but you
It's
can.
for decor. You can. It's
You
definitely
can.
edible.
Yeah.
Definitely edible.
Okay.
But for decor specifically.
So
yeah.
once you've done that, now what is the next step? So it dries
So
out.
you're going to let
and
them dry out, and then you keep them in an airtight container, and you can use them as and when.
Okay, so they don't
Yeah.
go into the oven. So this is
No.
pretty much the finished product that we have over here.
Yes.
All right, so let me just have
So-
a feel there. So it dries nice and hard, nice
Yeah.
and stiff as well.
Exactly.
And that you can now obviously cut and, make
Yeah,
it all
you
arty
can-
for your decorations.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly
perfect.
that.
So you mentioned we are going to be making cupcakes. What exactly can we look forward to?
We can look forward to an Italian meringue cupcake that's going to be blowtorched. So you're going to get the nice golden effect. We're going to top them with little macaroons and little trendy washi tape flags. And we're going to do a two-tone buttercream icing as well.
All right, all right. Well,
Yeah.
that looks exciting. Stick around for that. That's coming to you right after the break, Lianne. I know you can do with the cupcake this morning, huh?